Now let's react to Bugzy Malone, Fire in the Booth, full part 1 and 2. Link in the comments. Thank you.
Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
Let's go in.
Look. Drove past my mum's old house on Berry New Road, the one she got evicted from. Went to McDonald's, ordered a cheeseburger and chips on an addicted one. Then I heard, can I get a picture? Stood there and I took 15 pictures, done. With 15 different kids, I was there on the phone, but I left tongue twisted, done. I know I paint pictures with words, but I didn't know I was the gifted one. And now they say I put money on the map, so I hashtag 0161. Drove back past my mum's house, looked through the window on a reministic one. Shouldn't have done that, cause now I'm having flashbacks of the days when I had hectic fun on Super Mario, Donkey Kong, and I was on my Nintendo all day long. I could hear loud shouting downstairs, back and forth like ping pong. The gift came with a curse. Ever since 10 years old, my head's been gone, and now I want to climb to the top of the Empire State Building just like King Kong. Had problems with the DVLA, so I was on a bus arriving late, but now the S-line floats like a butterfly. I'm feeling like Cassius Clay, but I'm not a heavyweight. The only thing heavy is the weight of the world on my shoulder. I used to be afraid of an odor until I put in a revolver. I was cold then, now I'm colder. I voice note lyrics, you write in a folder. I'll build your lyrics up into a Rizzler and blaze them all like I was a stoner. If you see me and I'm sober thinking, know that I'm an imploder. That means I hold it in, but if I explode, I'll be like vinegar and baking soda. Jesus, I got them thinking, is this guy from Manchester? The wordplay's heavy just like Sylvester, and I'm taking over like I'm on a Vespa. And when I say I got boxes of cheese, I'm not talking about Red Leicester. And why do I laugh at MCs? A king will always laugh at a jester. A Porsche will always pass a Fiesta. You're looking at Manchester's best. I'm from a place where nobody's impressed and don't want to see nobody progress. So they take shots in my ego, but I got a built-in stab-proof vest. I've been stabbed in the back so much I'm like Jesus in the Passion of Christ. I was sat counting about 25 grand. I got delusional. The Queen started talking. I was like, Queen, why is everyone warring? She said politics are boring because it's all propaganda and comes down to the fact that money's more important than poverty and feeding the poor. The rich get rich, we get ignored. Middle-class people that have done everything what the government told them struggle to pay bills because when they go to the bank, it says their account's been frozen. So damn right, I'm taking doors off hinges. I'm running in through the hallway, holding a big boy sword like a Viking, but I never been from Norway. Anybody comes at me, I stick it right in cause I don't do foreplay. I make a man bleed sick, so it looks like tomato puree. You're looking at Bugzy Malone, every video's a new part of my story. And I was born back in 1990, so now we're on about episode 40. I say look when I'm spitting, cause I spit bars in high definition. It's like watching a widescreen television, and this one here's like 007. Why? Cause I'm on a one-man mission to put my town on the map. I'm repping, but I'm worse than a nuclear weapon, cause I make your whole town go missing. I know when I said so I'm sick, when I see a man's head start tilting, I'm like Wolverine from the X-Men, cause the metal is built in. I've not set fire to the roof, I've set fire to the whole building. Charlie was gonna jump out the window, cause the smoke in the room could've killed him. Drove past my mum's old house on Berry New Road, the one I got evicted from. Drove straight past, onto the motorway and straight into the distance, done. Looked in my rearview mirror, thinking about the past on a majestic one. Cause if I didn't go through what I went through, then I probably would've never wrote this song. Bugzy Malone, 0161, money on the map. Yo, listen, there's a lot to be said, a lot to be told, a lot to be confessed. I'm holding dough, so I'm overly stressed. I wear my hat low, cause I'm known to the feds. Trying to be cool, but I'm losing my head. Plus I heard a couple man wanting me dead. Tell them man that we got the machine, and I see them when they get out of pen. Music, I see them when they hit road. I'll be on your TV and your stereo, I'll be on your Blackberry and your iPhone. Everybody knows about Bugzy Malone, but I gotta confess, in 010 I fell off. Made 10 quid, made bear man jealous. Spent every penny in about 6 weeks, but I don't care now that I'm back well off. Fuck bitches, I just do big bits. I'm just trying to get rid of boxes like Kellogg so I can get the Kawasaki Ninja. Matte Black, I'm a rider, and they forgot me, a machine, ninja, red up. Tell my man I'll take his head off. I die for my family, and that's on my mum's life. Did they forget these, my brother? Did they forget I come from the gutter and I spent 07 in the slammer? Never seen the summer, they let me out, and I ate man like I never had a dinner. Pray to the Lord like I never been a sinner. Take off the front door like I'm onto a winner. Gamble my freedom, every day I wake up, you would have thought I was a roulette spinner. I go in, and they just go in. I'm Bugzy Malone, the wickedest thing since Lucifer dropped with a broken wing. They spill the beans like an open tin, but I'm ODT, so I'm on this thing. Tell them Gunchester run this thing. I f them up, put the ting in the mouth, I make the legs shake. Bondage ting, yo, I'm the general, frontline soldier. Run this grime thing 10 times over. Go tell Chipmunk not to be cheeky. Grime is a road thing, my man's hopeless. Go make a pop tune. Fuck your A's and B's. You went from chip diddy chip to the streets. Oops a daisy, I'm not in your league. Well, I've been on the road playing hide and seek. Hide from the feds, seek my enemies. It's like I've got some freaky disease. Cause when I say turn into the devil, it's like bare bitches drop to the knees. I've been dissecting boxes of cheese since I was 18. I had 5 workers, that's 5 phones. 5 days in, we made 5 G's, that's 2 grand profit. Have you gone mad? I made 10 grand in about 5 weeks. That's no secret, man, know me. Bugzy Malone's not just an MC. I got locked up age 16, so fuck Chipmunk in his A's and B's. I wreck this grime thing properly. 0161, watch how they walk with me. Trust me, watch how they walk with me. And fuck that though, cause I spent that fast. No money management, fucking with cash. These days, man, just say fuck the past. Nowadays, my whip's better than your dad's. My old headmaster used to have a Jag. Now that I'm buying and selling those whips, I got one of them parts up on the pass. Tell the headmaster my S-line's faster, and I'm still going on wicked and bad. Expel me, are you having a laugh? Everyone knows the recession is bad. You might as well go remortgage your gas or downgrade. Now that I'm paid, I'll put the mortgage dipper on that. I'll pay the mortgage dipper plug. Yo, fuck the headmaster and everyone I beat up, cause it's your fault that I'm on this path. It's your fault that I seen man get stabbed. It's your fault I nearly got shot in the back. It's also your fault that I'm on a track. And I wait made more money in the trap. I'm Bugzy Malone, going on cold. Now they say I put money on the map. Oh, I put money on the map. Yo, Bugzy Malone, 0161. Money on the map.
Whoa!
Hey.
Whoa!
Bugzy Malone.
Yeah!
You know?
Know what it is?
Me, I've just got one question. Who's doing it better? I had to write to the judge through a letter, cause the victim's holding a sick vendetta, cause his lip needed stitches, a pre-sentencing report. And I'm famous now, there's no bend in the law, so I could get community service, and worst case I could be going back behind the door, back to jail. And it's mad cause I can still remember the smell, the atmosphere and the light, in the way that your mind would get carried away in the cell. The silence speaks louder than the bell that's been ringing for the past 15 minutes, and we don't know if the kid's hurting himself, cause the officers don't care. They never ask how did he get here. He never had a dad, mum tried her best, but that didn't matter cause the rent was so dead that she couldn't cope sober, so she drank spirits and not beer. Talking about legless drunk, then his stepdad hit him with a reckless punch and his mum turned her back. And that's when the care inside of the kid was done. I'm talking about me, get it? Being a role model's taking its toll, but I got this. I was only 12 years old when I got hit. Really, I hope myself that I watched this, cause I was only a kid and I loved him more than anybody else, but he fucked it. How can you beat up somebody's mum? I just want him, I don't even want justice. My little sister, yeah, that's his daughter. Between me and her, it's a little bit awkward, cause I remember when she said she hit my mum that night just to cover her father. I can forgive, but I cannot forget. No hard feelings have been harbored. As long as we do well, nothing else matters. Considering where we started, considering this time last year, I was stood here talking about Berry New Road. I was starving, I had drug money, but I didn't know about getting money from touring. And that's why I gotta thank Charlie, cause he showed me the ropes and then left me to stand on my own 2 feet like Christopher Reese before his spinal stopped working. And now focused on evolution like Darwin. The minute 2016 kicked in, I stopped drinking. I don't want to do parties. I hear my man saying it's curtains, so when I see him I'm hurting. It's not fame when you're tossing and turning, and what's money when your money can't stop your mummy from hurting. And the road's not dead cause the mill is still bursting. The ID means that they see him in person. The bally was working, now the witness is uncertain. I believe in God, I don't trust the religion. I don't get how Mary could be a virgin. Still, I've just got one question. Somebody tell me, who's doing it better? Who got these MCs dissing each other? The brand new EP's out now and I took a mugshot and used it as the front cover. Somebody twisted it up and created a story to make me look like a robber. I thought I'd sit back and watch the commotion, and that's why I didn't say nothing on Twitter. I'm out. Bugzy Malone. Yeah, it's been a year now, I see things clear now. I've been training, I don't feel no fear now. They ask am I living down here, now I tell them no, I still get about money in my burger. I told them to walk with me, the whole tour sold out, what a turnout. Still got to the girls' house, and I know man with ringers all ready to burn out. I hope I don't need them. This year I don't want to risk my freedom, cause I know that I've got shows in Sweden, and I've been booked all over festival season. I got Part Life, then I got Wireless, then I got Glass when Berry Man tried it with me last year and got fed to the Tigers. 0161 spreading like a virus. 2016 has got them pulling off stunts like a BMX biker. Not everybody's gonna like it, so they'll bring an article out just to try and rewind you. They said I went running in the jewelers. Did he think I'm stupid? I've got music videos looking like movies. You're looking at one of the best to ever do this. Why would I start chasing guys for a couple of watches with eyes? I was sat watching haters celebrating. Bugzy Malone facing time, but that's the EP. And them same people are sharing the artwork on a daily. You can't see me on CCTV, balled up now I got clothes in JD. It's not friendly this shit. Me, I'm trying to save for a Bentley this shit. So I started my own label. They all got on records and that's gonna pay me this year. More time man are gonna hate me this year, but them same man are gonna rate me next year. Cause I've created a blueprint for out of town to show what it takes to get Yeah, yo, I don't do blazing, I don't like drinking. I spend 24 hours of the day thinking. I watched all the big guys shrinking, and the Bugzy Malone business line keeps ringing. It's like I got a 3310 with links in. Bare new lyrics and flows. It's like I'm sat there bagging up O's and the hazy stinking. The line is, put it this way, when I see set man, I'm gonna have to do a lot of explaining. I'm one of the best, I got the game changing. I asked them man who made it start raining. Who made the grime scene entertaining? I don't know, I'm just saying. I disappeared for a week, man thought it was peak and put out a tweet. Well, I call this the David Blaine. Why could the EP's banging and them man know it? I put money on the map last year and the 01 to the 6-1 keeps growing. Them man are chameleons and right now their true colours have started showing. They want me out the game, I'm not going. Told them go write me another poet, my Bugzy Malone. I know set man want me to loud and why? Cause I got an email in my inbox asking me if I want to do a joint album. But I thought my man said I was a dickhead and I never would have been nothing without him. People lie, numbers don't, and right now the numbers have got man counting. Well, me nothing if you don't do well. You're not popping if your shit don't sell. You promoted my EP too, congratulations, you played yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. Nothing. I'm like Batman to my hometown, it's mad. I bought a brand new RS3 cause it's small and fast. Took it to the body shop, told them I need it all in black. The first day I drove it, a van pulled out on me and we just crashed. I was sat there surrounded by smoke and airbags. I jumped out and the van was flipped with his windows smashed. The car was a write-off, so I just kept it moving rags. Cause I had a photo shoot with supply and demand. Watch the collab, but watch this. Road is road and lyrical beef is lyrical beef. And they made an article to make me look like I'm a thief. And then got my songs taken off iTunes, see me, I won't sleep until I find out which MC has tried sabotaging me and I'm out. Bugzy Malone.
There you guys have it. Bugzy Malone, Fire in the Booth Part 1 and 2, full reaction. Today is December 26, 2018. If you'd like to see more Bugzy Malone, Fire in the Booth, let me know because we'll react to it. Leave a link in the comments. Please leave a link in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Smash that sub button. Also, a little gray bell notification icon. Do that too. We didn't mess up that time. That's a good job. Love, peace, happiness, love to you and yours, and good vibes will follow. Good vibes only at this channel. If you're new to this channel, you have to subscribe. There's a rule of this channel. Bugzy Malone, Fire in the Booth. Amazing talent, amazing job, amazing lyricist, artist right there. If that's all freestyle, yeah, we'll react to more like that. Until next video, guys, let me know what you think in the comments of this Bugzy Malone fellow. I like it a lot, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, big ups, Charlie Sloth. You know what it is. Follow me to the next video. We'll see you there. Peace out.